Good afternoon, everyone. So I want to provide you with a quick update on the economic stimulus package, the first one and the second one that's out there. Stay tuned. We're going to talk about those next. So the first economic stimulus that came out was called the CARES Act, and that provided $1,200 to every adult that qualified in the United States, and it also provided money for dependents in those households as well. So the act was good, and it did a good job of immediately taking care of the need. What was out there for many Americans was providing money now and today, but it did not suffice for any long-term care or long-term financial needs that most of this country will have. Whenever someone is unemployed, they're not unemployed for one day or one payment cycle. Unfortunately, there's going to be several missed paychecks, several missed rent and mortgage payments possibly. So this is what led us to the second bill that's currently being reviewed, and there's actually a few different bills that are in Congress right now that are being drafted to address the gap between the first stimulus payments that went out, and which still not everyone has received yet. I have another video two videos actually, where I'm giving some updates on how to receive your economic stimulus check. The first one that you have not received yet, and some things that you can do to update that. So please look for that video as well. But the second stimulus that is available to all Americans now, or that is proposed, I should say, right now for all Americans, will give $2,000 per adult to each American in the United States, as well as $500 for dependents. Now they're capping it off this time at 3 dependents, so you can only have 3 children that you're getting $500 for. However, there is other benefits for working children that are age 16 and over. They possibly can get the full $2,000. So that helps out a lot of college students that are out there that are still dependents of mom and dad, but there are really working citizens and adults in this country and this society. So it allows them to get a full benefit of the stimulus. So unlike the CARES Act, this new proposal is called the Emergency Money Act. As I look here, I'm checking my notes to make sure I'm getting this correct. So you would be allowed to have $2,000 of stimulus, and it's not just going to be a one-time deal, it's going to be a monthly deal. So it's going to be every month you're going to get a check for $2,000 or direct deposit, and that's going to last up to 6 months initially, with the potential of going up to 12 months depending upon how long this pandemic lasts. And one thing to note about this second round of stimulus, or the second option, new option, is that they're giving more payment options. I guess they realized that first time around there was a bunch of snafus with sending out checks and with the direct deposits, with the hiccups with H&R Block and TurboTax and all those different things like that. So they're going to be offering to use Zelle, use the Cash App, and a lot of different other mediums to get the money to you on a monthly basis. So how the numbers break down for this round of stimulus payments will look a little something like this. So, and this is everything. This is from an article that I found on Forbes and that I read. So I'll post a link to this article inside this video so you can check out everything for yourself as well. But it's individuals that are above the age are 16 and older that make less than $130,000 a year would be eligible for the full payment of the $2,000 per month. So that means married couples that make a combined total or less of $260,000 a year would be eligible for this. So unlike the CARES Act, which was the first one that went out, this is not predicated on your 2018 or 2019 tax filings. This is based on your current income as of right now. So if in 2018 and 2019 you didn't qualify for the economic stimulus because you made too much, you can submit 2 months of income statements or paychecks just to verify that your income is no longer at that level, whether it's because you've been laid off or been furloughed, and you'll be eligible for this new economic stimulus. So that's a good thing about this one as opposed to the previous. All right, so now something else that is being proposed as well, and this is separate from this the other stimulus package that I mentioned before, which again is called the Emergency Money Act. So the second thing is possibly receiving the money in this Emergency Money Act, or receiving no rent or no mortgage payments for up to a year. Now that sounds like a phenomenal deal, but there is some hiccups with that because a lot of people, don't live, or a lot of people are roommates, so they don't have a high mortgage payment or high rent payment, I should say. And if you have 4 roommates that are living in one house, that it's very possible that their rent is only going to be listed under one person. So that person, whoever is classified as under, would be the one that's receiving that benefit. So it wouldn't be as advantageous for everyone else living in the apartment. So I'm curious to know, let me know what your thoughts are. Would you rather receive the $2,000 a month for your household per adult and the $500 up to 3 dependents, which could total to a total of $5,500 a month? Or would you rather have no mortgage and no rent payment for up to a year possibly? Now, with the no mortgage and no rent payment, that is only for your primary residence, so that would not cover second homes and that would not cover rental properties. There is a stipulation that's in that bill though that would provide assistance for landlords and for the banks that would be missing out on those monthly payments. So leave a comment below, let me know which camp you are in. Would you rather have no mortgage payments, no rent payments for a year, or would you rather have the actual money so you can go out and spend it and work and do everything that you need to do with the financial resources? If this is your first time viewing my channel or one of my videos, I invite you to please subscribe. I post financial updates on a regular basis about the investment markets and about all things financial. Thank you so much for tuning in. I love you. I appreciate you. Stay safe, stay healthy, and have a great day.